Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming a collab video with my friend Jill, and we are going to be talking about our favorite baby items and our baby essentials, our baby must-haves, all the things that you need to have a little tiny human. So here's a quick word from Jill before we get started.
Hi everyone, my name is Jill from Mommy Etc. and over on my channel I'm also going to be sharing with you some of my favorite baby products. Like Keely, I also have two kids. I have a 5-year-old little girl and I have a 7-month-old little boy who is currently jumping in his jumperoo right now, so if you can hear that, sorry about that. But I post vlogs of my life with 2 little ones, and I also post toy videos, so if you happen to have a kid who might be obsessed with My Little Pony a little bit, you can let them check out our channel too. Thanks, bye!
Make sure you go check out her channel. The link to her video and her channel will be down below. Also, if you are here from Jill's channel checking me out, hey, hi, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you will subscribe. The subscribe button is gonna be down below, and come and hang out with me. So as you guys know, I have a almost 5-month-old little baby girl named Callie, and I also have a 4-year-old named Cadence. Some of this stuff I loved with Cadence and Callie, and some of it I just now discovered with Callie, and it is all gonna be some of my favorite newborn and baby items that you absolutely have to have for your littles. None of this stuff is sponsored. It is all straight from me to you and telling you from one mom to another all the things that you need now. So the first thing I want to talk about is a little bit of a pricey item. So I was not sure if I should include it, but it is the DockATot. And we used this a ton when Callie was a newborn. We used it in the bed with us when she came home from the hospital as a co-sleeper. And then we kind of carted it all around the house with us wherever we would go, because it was someplace she could nap or lay or just chill and hang out that was comfy and cozy for her. If you're not familiar with the DockATot, make sure to check out their website. Everything is breathable, it's washable, it can go anywhere, it's very lightweight, you can take it with you traveling and whatnot, and it worked great as a co-sleeper for us at the beginning of her life because she was just right there in the bed with us, but she was also far enough away from us and protected from us that I never had to worry about any of the fears that some people have with co-sleeping, which co-sleeping for me was essential because we were nursing, so it ended up being a lifesaver. The next thing I want to talk about are muslin swaddle blankets. When we first got Callie home from the hospital, we swaddled her in a muslin swaddle blanket. It was very lightweight. It was super hot out at that point because we live in Florida and it's pretty much always hot here, but we swaddled her in muslin swaddle blankets and she still loves them even now that she's not swaddled anymore. And they come in some of the cutest prints. Oh my gosh, y'all. The ones that we have are from Spearmint Love and Lulu Joe, I believe. I will link their websites down in the description box, but I'm telling you, there is a million prints that you can get. They can work from everything from like a place to lay your baby to like a light covering for them to a car seat cover and even a nursing cover. Similar to the muslin swaddle blanket are these little zip up swaddles. Now this was kind of one of those middle of the night, I'm nursing 3 a.m. Oh my God, I have to buy something off Amazon purchases. And for some reason, I just thought it would be life-changing at the time. And you know what? It kind of was. Callie was a swaddle baby for sure. She needed to be swaddled. She needed to be wrapped up and cuddled. However, she was super small. So the muslin swaddle blankets would sometimes like creep up and get over her face, which made me a nervous wreck. So I ordered these. The zip up swaddles, you can get them anywhere from like super cheap to super expensive. I just got like a really cheap version on Amazon that was pink and it zipped up and it zipped down and it was awesome. Get those for sure if your baby likes to be swaddled. It was just one of those things that just made my life so much easier because swaddling and unswaddling a baby at like 5 o'clock in the morning when you're super tired is not fun. Next thing I want to talk about is going to be the video baby monitor. I was not fortunate enough to have one of these with Cadence, so this was like some crazy new technology for me when I got one with Callie. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm in the future. It was an awesome buy for me. I didn't really actually use it until more recently. She is now in the process of transitioning to her crib and she takes naps in her crib. And so at this point, it is something that I use a lot, especially during the day when she's napping, to be able to see her and know if I should go in there to her or not. If it's dark, I don't have to turn on any lights because I can just see through the baby monitor and see what she's up to and if she's sleeping and happy and all that. So I definitely recommend a video baby monitor. It's one of those items that like puts my mind at ease a little bit and just something that is super helpful. Sometimes babies just like make noise in their sleep and you don't want to go in there and like cut on all the lights and be like, oh hey, it's morning, when they're really not even awake at all. So having the baby monitor to check on her has been awesome. Another thing I was happy about was the bouncer and swing combo. Callie napped in her swing for probably the first 4 months of her life. And it was super awesome to be able to hook and unhook the bouncer into her swing. I didn't actually think this was gonna be as awesome of a product as it ended up being, but let's be honest, you take your baby with you everywhere throughout your whole house, especially when they're little, and if they're laying in the bouncer happy, then you don't really want to take them out, and where else are you going to sit them? So a bouncer is number one essential, and the second great part was that it hooked right into the swing. You actually didn't have to disturb her or bother her to put her in the swing. You could just snap it in, snap it out. So like say you needed to go outside and mow the lawn like I do occasionally, you just snap her out, put her outside, and then if she fell asleep outside, I could bring her in, snap her into the swing, and she would start swinging and stay asleep. So it was actually a really cool item, and I was really happy that it existed. The next thing I want to talk about is extra car seat bases. Now with Cadence, I was a single mom, so I only had one car to worry about and never even thought about this whole like extra car seat base thing. But this time around I have Tim here, yay. So I didn't even think about it until I started back to work really, and then I was like, oh my God, this is such a nice thing. We trade the girls on and off quite often. We'll meet up halfway between my work and his work, stuff like that, to trade the girls if we're working opposite shifts. So it's been super nice to be able to pick her up, snap her in, and go. There is no like strap in and moving things around, and it's just super calm and easy. So if you have a significant other, I would definitely say make sure you get a second car seat base, because it's just one less thing you got to worry about. And let's be honest, as moms, we have way too much stuff to worry about as it is. Half the time, I don't even remember the diaper bag. Another essential that I found was the medicine kit I got. The one that I got at my baby shower was made by Little Remedies, and it had several different types of medicine in it. Gripe water, Tylenol, cough medicine, a little snot sucker thing. It had all kinds of great stuff in it that you don't even think about needing until you actually need it. And then I had it and I was like, yes, this is great. With that being said, gripe water is another essential of mine. I know everybody says that if something's wrong, just pour breast milk on it and it'll make it better. But for me in this house, just pour gripe water on it and it'll be better. Every time Callie had a colicky day or she was really just fussy and you could tell she had gas, we gave her some gripe water and she was so calm and happy. It became like an essential part of our life. Like, thank you, gripe water gods, because it just saved us. Definitely get you some gripe water. In fact, get you all the gripe water. Get a gallon of gripe water. You're gonna need it. The next thing I want to talk about isn't actually a thing. It's an app for your phone. There's so many different baby apps to get. So you got to try them out and see kind of which one works for you. But first, when Callie was born, the hospital gave me like a sheet of paper to write down when she was eating and for how long, and I had to like turn it in. And I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. But I wanted to know when the last time she ate was, and if it's been too long, and if I should wake her up. And if, you know, you just kind of get crazy about that whole eating and pooping and things. You know, you really focus on poop a lot more than you ever thought you would when you have a baby. I got a smartphone app and it was great. Actually, I think the one I got was Mama Baby, and it's for iPhones. I'm sure they probably have it on Android too, but it worked great. You could track what side you nursed on, how long, when the last time they nursed was, when their last dirty diaper was, all kinds of stuff. You could do bottle feeding on it. It was great. And it made it really nice because when you go to doctor's appointments and stuff, they're like, so how much is your baby eating? How many poopy diapers do they have? And like, you haven't slept in like 36 hours. So you're like, I don't know. But the app makes you feel like you have your life together. And that's the essential part about being a mom. You don't actually have to have your life together. You just have to appear like you have your life together. So get you a baby app and you can track the whole newborn stage on there. I probably used it for like 3 weeks, kind of until we got nursing established and until I kind of like knew what was going on with her a little bit. I would say it's definitely essential for the very beginning. And the last essential that I still use to this day, almost 5 months later, is white noise. We didn't invest in like some fancy machine. We literally downloaded an app on our phones called Sleep Pillow, and we use that constantly. She's a really big water fan. We noticed when she was really young that the shower water would make her calm, so we were like, hey, let's get an app for that. I mean, it's 2017. There's an app for everything. Tim and I both have it on our phone, and it's on the iPad, and she's actually listening to it sleeping right now in her crib, and she's happy. It's something really amazing and super simple, and I would definitely suggest it. So that is all of my baby must-have items, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite baby item was and the thing that you could not live without, and go check out Jill's channel. Her channel will be linked down below also. She has a great channel, and I love her and her family so much, and so I hope you will go check them out. But that is all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!